Okay, we are live. What's good, everybody? My name is Lamar Thompson, and welcome to my channel. This is just a gym, fitness, bullshit channel. Um, we really come over here talk about some bullshit, random bullshit that we be talking about at the gym, random activities, things like that. So, the title of this is Try Hards because whether you being a tryhard isn't that bad. But I mean, depending on your perspective, it could be a good thing. But most times, if you're trying hard, mm, 9 times out of 10, somebody on a different perspective might say you're doing too much, or you're a loser, or you're just trying to show off, different things. But in reality, man, being a tryhard isn't that bad. But there are some who besmirch it, Like I can give you an example. I'll give you a few gym examples. Say you go to the gym and you just want to go in there, work out, not talk to people, none of that. Because anybody who goes to the gym knows if you go there enough times, people are going to start talking to you, noticing what you're doing more, uh, really just want to figure out what it is that you are training. But in most days, I don't participate. But you could be considered a try hard if you just go off on your own and try to do your own thing. You start really working out, like really start seeing some results. You'll be considered a try hard. Don't feel bad about that. Just keep doing what you're doing. It'll all work itself out because at the end of the day, it's just somebody looking at you as a person who's really trying to work hard. Now, on the flip side of that, you could honestly say that somebody's a try hard because when they're doing too much and maybe they suck at it, or maybe they're doing it in front of a bunch of people. Like, I can give you another example. Mm, Say I go in there and I pick up some major weight, whether it be dumbbells or barbell, bench or squat. What's major weight for me might not be a major weight for the next person. But, you know, if it's like, I don't know, say you're doing 315 for reps on bench, most people would say, "Wow, that's pretty good. Wow, I really want to know what he's doing or she's doing." Man, it's always going to be one of those things where it's a perception based thing. That doesn't mean that you're really trying hard because you're doing that in front of a bunch of people. You could just be training like that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the people who literally wait for people to be at the bench, say I'm benching, and then they look at what I'm doing. They're like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna rep that out. I'm gonna do more." And when he's done, hopefully, you know, they'll see how much I'm lifting or something like that, or she's lifting, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this dude's the fucking man." Man, you don't want to do that, man. Trust me, you don't want to fucking do that. I mean, if that's what you go in there to do, more power to you, man. I'm not gonna say you don't do it, but man, I can tell you firsthand, people don't like that, and they don't want to go to the gym with people like that. You have to go to the gym with people that are like-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like people who, because you could go to a lifter's gym and find somebody stronger than that, but will the person do that? More times than none, who won't. Because like I've noticed with this try hard shit, like there's people who really try hard to be the strongest guy in the gym. And let me tell you, man, you don't want to compare yourself when you're in the gym. You don't want to be like, oh, well, you don't want to compare yourself in a negative way, as in, oh man, this dude's stronger than me. I'm not gonna be as strong as him ever. I'm just gonna stop going to the gym, or I'm gonna stop going where he's at, or where she's at, or I would just feel so embarrassed. Don't feel embarrassed about that shit, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There's people in the gym that You can have goals to be or goals to want to be. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't make it an obsession. Don't make it a thing that keeps you up at night, unless it's like a competition or something like that. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Just do it for your own health. There's no point of you going in there, killing yourself to look like somebody or feel that you're inferior to somebody in the gym. They're there to work out just like you. They're there to keep themselves looking great just like you. Trying to maintain just like you. You feel me? You're gonna have to just really just balance it out. Don't feel bad, and then try to reward yourself. Like, don't feel like you have to meet a quota in a certain amount of time if it's not that. You don't have to do that. You know, don't be a try hard to the degree where you're killing yourself for this shit. Don't do that shit. Just keep yourself together, man. Don't wild out. Don't wild out. Just keep it cool. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Um, Another version of a try hard would be somebody who really doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they're gonna come to you and be like, "Yeah, this, and this, and that. You should do this, and that because I did it and I got great results." Okay. Now, it could be just good advice, but I need you to use your awareness. Why is this person doing this? What makes them do this? Now, if they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart, that's cool. But why? Why? Do they feel like you're not doing well enough in their mind? Do they feel like you're not living up to the potential that you could be without them? Are they a coach? Are they a trainer? You never really know about these things until after. Uh, there's many people who will come to you and say, "Oh, I think you need to be doing this because I saw you from way over yonder." And I think you'll do a better job doing this. It's odd to me because it's not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, that's why you need to just like see what they want. Don't try to be a dick. You see what exactly they're trying to explain to you, because they could be trying to be a dick to you, or they could actually be giving you some really good advice that'll cut your time in half. I suggest you just take the time out to listen. I know it's going to be hard, one of those things where it's like, oh, I know what the fuck I'm doing. What are you doing? But it's okay. That's that one time where I'm saying it's okay to be a try hard. Okay. Somebody's telling me something. I don't know what level they're at. So I'll listen to them. If it's some bullshit, treat it like it. But if it's not, treat it like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's some bullshit, treat it like some bullshit. If it's not bullshit, don't treat it like bullshit. You feel me? So if somebody does that, you can just really tell off rip what they're about after they're trying to show you something that they're trying to do. I.e., if somebody comes over there and shows you some things on shoulder press or even push-ups, you can really tell if they're good at it or not, or you could really just see if that's something that you want to do or something that you need to do. Because you could just go in there and just do what you want to do some days, and people can be like, "Oh yeah, you're bullshitting," but really you're doing what you want to do. Fuck all that. If you want to do what you want to do, there's no problem with that. Some days I go in there just to train shoulders, even though I trained shoulders already yesterday. But I feel so fresh that I just want to go ahead and do them anyways. You know what I'm saying? Just do them anyways. Sometimes you can just have more endurance, or sometimes you just want to go in there. I hate to say it, you want to fuck about. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another part about being a tryhard, man. You could be lifting weight, right? And if you miss a lift in front of somebody, they might talk to you and tell you what you did wrong, even though you've already lifted that weight before, you know what you're doing, and you're really not trying to talk to people. Those are the three things that'll make people think like, oh, you're a dick if you tell them that, right? But if you don't tell them that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this guy's either a newbie or he's inexperienced," which is the same thing. They'll just think you don't know what you're doing in the gym if you miss a lift. You can hit that 5 days a week, and then you can hit it any other time they're not there. But if they're there and you miss it, you're fucked. Pretty much, you're gonna be that dude who is just weak as fuck and you're trying something that you never tried before because they never seen you do it, even though you've done it every day before and after they seen you. You know, but sometimes when it comes down to the gym etiquette, you gotta just take a step back, be humble, chill the fuck out, because somebody will get you really angry there for no reason, and you're not gonna be able to focus on your workout, or you might. It depends on how you direct that energy. But most times, when somebody's telling you some shit you're not trying to hear, they're gonna get you out your groove, or they're gonna get you more into your groove. Just take it for what it is. Take it with a grain of salt, because you never really know. They might be giving you some good advice, but take it as you will. It's not. I don't know. I don't personally go up to people and be like, "Oh yeah, you missed that shit. I'll tell you what you need to do." No, I don't do that. That's that's just out of character. That's out of pocket, as some people would say. But that's neither here nor there. We can shoot off another try hard moment that, not only will people see you and watch you do it, but you'll also have the people who like wait for you to get done with a machine and then go over there and be like, "Hey man, can you show me what you did just then?" And I'll be like, "The whole time I was doing sets, you didn't just want to jump in?" But if you tell them that, they'll be like, "Oh, well, I was scared," or something like that. It'll be some bullshit. And then you're already trying to get your workout out, done, and go home. But you already know you did something to where somebody has never seen before, or you'll do something like where you'll lift a little bit of weight more than them, and they'll just want to know how you did it. You'll have people like that. Just be careful of that. They're not tryhards. They might just really want to know, or they might be tryhards so they can do what you're doing and then get strong. Try to get as strong as you, stronger than you, or get on the right level. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with telling people, "Hey, this is how I did it." But you know how people can be really excited. They'll go ahead and just be like, "Oh man, I don't want to mess up his focus, so I'm gonna wait until he gets done, and then I'm gonna say, hey, uh, I'm gonna go ahead and ask him, even though that'll probably like fuck it up. I don't care. People don't care, but that's part of the gym etiquette, man. You just gotta have to just humble yourself, man. Don't yell at people. 'Cause I've definitely seen to where people, man, I seen one time a dude, he was just like making noises as he was doing squats, and some dude literally waited until he got done and said, "Hey man, you need to shut the fuck up." Needless to say, he got kicked out the YMCA because the dude just went downstairs and said, "Oh, okay, I'll shut the fuck up." Go down there, told on him. He had to go to Crunch Fitness right after that. And I was like, damn, because I saw him at Crunch Fitness. And I was like, damn, aren't you that same dude who was like giving this dude this like stare? I didn't want to tell him that I heard him say shut the fuck up to him, but you know, he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I told him to shut the fuck up." And he told on me. Now I'm here. I'm like, yep, see, there you go. You never know who. It's just so funny, man, because you never know what's going on and what people are doing, but they do the silliest shit. Like he just got kicked out from the YMCA just for yelling at somebody for grunting. Needless to say, he should never have did that. But you see how you could just be in the zone and then something will fuck it up and then you'll get fucking mad. Remember, just try to control yourself, man. Direct the anger in a good way, like toward the weights or running or something physical while you're in the gym. Don't get to the point where it's like, oh, if somebody comes over here and gets in my way, or if somebody takes the amount of weight that I want, I'm gonna get fucking mad. It's like it's not gonna do anything. That's some try hard shit. You know what I'm saying? In a bad way. I ain't gonna lie. That kind of anger, that kind of energy, you don't want to bring that to the gym, man. You're just gonna bring you nothing but fights. You know what I'm saying? Just like some try hard shit would be like a dude um working out, right? And say he's on the squat rack and he's taking like an hour just to finish 2 sets. And he's gonna take another hour just to take his rest and go right back into it, right? Now you could easily go over there and be like, "Hey man, let me work in with you. Let me see about this." Because like most commercial gyms, if you ask, and they say no, you can really go to the staff and be like, "Hey, this dude won't let me work in with him because we all pay for the same membership. We all pay for the same membership." So most times they'll go to the person and be like, "Yeah, you gotta let them work in with you." Especially if you've been there a while. But you could work in with them, but don't go over to them and say, "Hey, how long you got?" All right, bro. Well, you need to hurry the fuck up. You can ask him how long he's got or how long she's got, but I mean, don't antagonize people. Don't pretty much don't harass people at the gym, man. It doesn't work out. People don't like that. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but a person working out is going to get even more physical with you now that they're working out. Now that they're pumped up, they're going to try to put it on you, pussy. They're going to put it on you, pussy. Just saying. It's going to be up to you, man. Do you want to work out and then fight somebody, or you want to fight somebody before you about to work out, or do you just want to go ahead and work out and go home? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It all works out. I'm gonna give you one more, man. I'll give you one more try hard thing. I just gotta think about it. 'Cause I definitely remember a bunch of them, but it's like so crazy to me, like that it even played out with some of these. Mm. Oh yeah, I guess here's one. It's a rookie mistake, of course, but um, yeah, don't lift any weight by yourself if you can't lift it. I mean, I know that seems pretty self-explanatory, but literally, there's so many people who go into the gym and end up looking, unfortunately, like a crazy person because they can't lift the fucking weight that they put on. Not to mention the ones that do that and don't tell anybody. The ones who do that and they're really struggling and they're just gonna don't even care how the weight gets off of them as long as it gets off of them. I've seen it to where dudes almost get hit, dudes do get hit, and that leads to other problems. You know, like say you're on incline, you got it up here, and you're just struggling. You're just struggling. You can't even get it up. You just got it right here, and you just say, "I'm gonna tip it over. I'm just gonna tip that shit over." You know, doing that, you don't even know who's right by you. There's usually people, from what I've seen, if there's an incline bar and you're like this, there's usually another one right here or another one over here. And if you're just tossing it either way it goes, you might actually hit somebody. So yeah, just be careful, man. And risk looking like a fool than hurting yourself, which means be careful how you rack that weight. You might look weak, but at least you racked it. If you can't rack the fucking weight, try your best not to just throw it anywhere, bro, because you might hit somebody. But if you have to throw it somewhere, throw it someplace where somebody's not at, or do what everybody else does. Just ask for help. It's okay to be like, "Hey, can somebody help me?" Blah 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 blah. Or do that before you lift some weight you never lifted before. See what I'm saying? Like just simple shit. Like it's not too hard. Just it's just gym etiquette, man. And it's not like people are asking you to like go out your way and fucking be the nicest dude there. You don't have to be. Just remember that it's a space for everybody. It's a personal thing to treat people how you want to be treated. Don't make dumbass things because at the end of the day, it is dangerous in that motherfucker. with any amount of weight. Once that weight is in the air and you drop it or lose control of it, anything can happen. I know I sound very, 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 uh, what's the word I'm looking for? I sound like somebody's fucking dad saying that to you, but I'm just saying, remember this. Now I'm at fault on this too. Don't get me wrong. I've done a lot of things that were stupid in the gym before, but you know, you live, you learn pretty much. You gotta learn how to just like chill out, do your program, and get the fuck out. That's all you gotta do, man. There's gonna be more series of the Try Hard series coming through. This is just some of the random ones that I remember. I know there's some funnier ones too, but it's just like it happens every other day, and I can't keep track of this shit. But yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe. Yeah, more shit to come. Let me know what you guys want down at the bottom. You know that shit goes, bro. I'll go ahead and smoke a little bit before I go with you boys. You already know how it goes. And ladies, go ahead, join the channel and do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I usually say keep it sleazy bitches at the end. When I say keep it sleazy bitches, I'm not calling you guys bitches, just something that you say. You know or I might say, keep it gel, assholes. Keep it gel, assholes. Keep it gel, assholes. I don't know. Just say what you gotta do. But I'm gonna get a puff real quick. Oh, oh, so strong. That's that Arnold, boy. That's that Arnold. Telling you, man, it's like these vapes. These vapes are just like getting stronger and stronger every time I do it. It's crazy. Like, I'm just gonna say this before I go too, man. Like, this weed is only getting stronger. I don't know how they're making it this strong, but this shit is, man, fucking awesome. That's all I can say. But yeah, man, y'all let me know, man. I should be doing more streams in the future. I'll probably do a few videos. Shout out Vince Goodrum. Shout out Joel. Shout out all them boys. But fuck with me. Ta-da. Keep it sleazy, bitches.